Hello, fellow travelers. If you've been daydreaming about kangaroos, wine, and epic landscapes, you're in the right place. After years of staring at Instagram pictures and thinking, I need to go there, I'm finally making it happen. And guess what? You should too. Let's dive into the wonders of South Australia, where whether you're into gourmet food, nature adventures, or just a really good glass of wine, there's something for everyone. We're starting our journey in Adelaide, the capital city that often gets overlooked. But trust me, this place is a hidden gem. The first thing you'll notice is just how green the city is. Adelaide has so many parks, you'd think they accidentally planted a forest in the middle of an urban area. It's not just green spaces that make this city cool, though. There's a whole lot to explore. Kick off your trip with a visit to the Central Market. This place is a foodie's dream come true. You've got stalls selling everything from fresh local produce to international delicacies that'll have you drooling. Whether you're craving artisan cheeses, freshly baked pastries, or exotic spices, you'll want to grab a bit of everything. I know what you're thinking. How am I supposed to try it all? Don't worry, that's why you're here for a while. Take your time sampling and snacking, because this is one place you'll want to revisit. When you've had your fill for now, head over to the Adelaide Oval. Now, if you're a cricket fan, this is sacred ground. But even if you don't know your wickets from your runs, the Oval is worth a visit. It's not just about the sport here. This place offers stunning views of the city and surrounding areas. Plus, the Oval has a rooftop climb, so if you're feeling adventurous, you can literally see Adelaide from a higher perspective. Once you've soaked up the city's skyline, it's time to embrace Adelaide's thriving café culture. There's a good chance the locals here take their coffee more seriously than you do. Trust me, order a single origin and act like you know exactly what that means. If you're a coffee lover, you'll feel like you've died and gone to caffeine heaven. Before we head out of Adelaide, make sure to check out Rundle Mall. It's the city's main shopping strip, and whether you're a window shopper or a buy everything in sight kind of person, you'll find plenty to keep you entertained. After all that retail therapy, what better way to relax than in one of Adelaide's cozy laneway cafes? All right, coffee's great and all, but let's be real. You didn't come all the way to South Australia without planning to dive into its world-famous wine country. Just an hour or so out of Adelaide, you'll find yourself in the lush rolling hills of Barossa Valley, McLaren Vale, and Clare Valley, the trifecta of wine regions. Let's start with Barossa Valley, a place that's practically synonymous with good wine. This region is home to some of the world's best vineyards, and the moment you step out of the car, you'll feel like you've been transported into a wine lover's dream. Picture endless rows of vines, charming cellar doors, and the scent of freshly crushed grapes in the air. If you've ever wanted to try wine straight from the barrel, this is the place to do it. The winemakers here are passionate about their craft, and by the end of the day, you'll be tossing around words like tannins and earthy undertones like a pro. It's not just about the wine. Barossa also offers plenty of culinary delights. Many of the wineries have gourmet restaurants attached, where you can indulge in a long lunch with food that's perfectly paired with their wines. Oh, and don't forget to try a chocolate and wine pairing while you're here. It's a life-changing experience that will make you rethink your snack choices forever. Next up is McLaren Vale, which is a little closer to the coast and a bit more laid back. Sure, you've got your vineyards, but McLaren Vale is also known for its olive groves and almond orchards, making it a foodie paradise. One of the coolest things to do here is a wine and chocolate pairing. Seriously, who knew wine and chocolate could be such soulmates? It'll ruin all your future snack combos in the best possible way. If you're feeling a bit more adventurous or want to burn off some of those wine calories, hop on a bike and cycle the Riesling Trail in Clare Valley. This scenic route winds through vineyards and rolling countryside, offering plenty of opportunities to stop, sip, and snap photos. It's the perfect way to enjoy the fresh air and beautiful scenery while, tasting more wine. Balance is key, right? After a few days of wine tasting and gourmet meals, you might be tempted to quit your job and become a full-time wine taster. Unfortunately, that's not a real job, yet. But hey, who says you can't spend your free time practicing? Ready for more? Adelaide and South Australia's wine regions are just the beginning of your epic adventure. Whether you're sipping coffee in a laneway cafe or cycling through vineyards with a glass of Riesling in hand, this part of the world offers endless opportunities for relaxation, indulgence, and a little bit of adventure. But guess what? We're just getting started. Next, we're heading to the outback and Kangaroo Island for some wildlife, rugged landscapes, and maybe even a little shark diving. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. You've still got a lot of wine to finish.